Carmen asked her colleague Dylan, who has previous AWS experience, to help her with streamlining their EC2 management processes. Dylan agreed that SSH is a great way to run commands on Linux EC2 instances. He mentioned that in the past, he's had better luck with EC2 Instance Connect or Session Manager, and he suggested that Carmen try those. After learning more about AWS features, Carmen has started to build out private AMIs with her apps pre-installed to facilitate the EC2 deployment process. When speaking to Dylan about her images, Dylan suggested that Carmen investigate into EC2 Image Builder to automate the image update process. So why does any of this matter? What is the bottom line for this whole section? Well, we now know that there are multiple ways to access our EC2 instances. So when we understand the requirements of those connection methods, like is there a role that needs to be put in place, or are there security group rules that we need to make sure are there, that helps us maintain reliable connectivity to EC2. AMI and EC2 Image Builder, they help save us time by allowing us to package software applications into our EC2 instances, and then automating the process of keeping our images up to date. In the next section, we're going to focus more on deploying multiple copies of a single EC2 instance to help us scale. So that's one of the different ways that we can use AMI technology to help scale our applications and respond to different workloads. So in this class so far, we've automated the process for building out a web server. What items that you work on or that you would like to work on could you automate using AMI and EC2 Image Builder? All right, this wraps up the uses of EC2 Instance Management. Now let's move on to the EC2 Instance Management section quiz.